I'm gonna say it right here, right now. I got
Right here, right
top
now, emerge?
16. Yes, emerge. I will emerge with my anger. Why in Prince's name is Diluc all the way up here and not bottom 5, bottom 10? I absolutely and utterly, completely disagree with this. What is this atrocious ranking for her?
You asked for a tier list, and you know what? You made one. Hi everybody, I'm Coach of Creations here, and today I'm joined by
ReptTCG. Hello everybody, nice to see you again.
And today we're going to be reviewing from Reddit and as well as the Genius Invocation Discord user/LunaVin's 3.8 community source character card ratings and tier list.
And before we jump into it, we have to say something. The following scores and rankings were calculated using the community source data from an anonymous survey. The survey was available at r/geniusinvokationtcg subreddit and its Discord. Characters were scored individually on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being bad and 10 being amazing. This was done with the purpose of viewing each card independently, sans the influence of the deck. Ratings are completely subjective, so don't jump at somebody's throat. This is your cooking.
We're gonna make jokes throughout the tier list and stuff, but you know, we don't actually mean it. All this data collection is actually very well made by LunaVin, and we would love you to show your support actually by checking out the original post in the description. I'm gonna have the link, but also because during 4.0, which is right now, you can vote in the 4.0 tier list and you can put your opinion and your cooking. So if you disagree with this tier list, I mean, for starters, I mean, you should have voted. That's your problem. But secondly, you can affect the future poll. So go down in the description, go click it. But anyway, the first category is going to be a number ranking from the bottom of the barrel to the cream of the crop. So you're going to see what is rated as the worst character and the best characters. Are you ready? Oh God, what are we going to see when I turn this page?
This is, I believe this is about to be very controversial. Oh boy.
All right, drum roll please, because in last place we have... Oh no. No, why would you do that to her?
I don't agree.
Why?
I don't
you
think
mean like the
she's
tier
worst
list in
character.
general, or like do you mean just just specifically?
Oh no, I'm just looking at the bottom right now. Seeing the bottom, I don't know if I want to see the rest. Oh boy. But this is a community vote. This is a community vote. This is what the people have decided. I'm looking at Ember. I'm gonna have to confess, I did play with her. She's not that bad.
Go.
People, I feel like they did not play Ember in order to rate her properly.
Yeah,
I will say she's not top. I don't think she's even top 20. Is she maybe bottom 10 to bottom 20? Yes. Is she the worst? No.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it definitely comes from people not really understanding Amber's kit, because they see you summon Baron Bunny and then you do a little pyro burst. It's like, oh, this is like nothing.
To be fair, her burst is unimpressive. I'll say it. It is pretty unimpressive. But Baron Bunny is surprisingly useful. If you try to play a stall variant with her, like any type of stall,
A, B, C.
She can help.
A, B, C.
A, B, C.
True.
But right above Ember, I see Beidou. Now I don't know what people are doing. Beidou was buffed, and Beidou is way better than people give her credit for it. For her to be all the way down here, I'll say it. I can understand Ember being down. Beidou, I think it's because of what people have played with her beforehand.
Yeah. And
her being the worst character before the buffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
After the buff, she's not down here. No.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Part of it, right, is that Beidou, like like you said, like she was bottom tier, dude, like before all of this, and she actually did get buffs in 3.8, but I think everyone's so scarred that they're just not willing to experiment, which is really funny, because in our tournaments, right, we have Clee Curb going a pretty consistent 4-1 with their Kokomi Beidou deck, which is super neat.
Yeah, it is an interesting deck, but yeah, unfortunate for Beidou. I think she deserves way better than this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But man, I'm looking at some good old friends over here. Mango Kenki and Yoimiya, 34th and 44th. The beasts of 3.3, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, imagine being literally SS, triple S tier, freaking Meta Knight out here, and now you're at 44th place. This guy.
Oh lord, Magu Kenki went from best in the game in 5 patches to bottom 5. That is unfortunate.
You know what is the most interesting? I think someone who might stick out as a sore thumb here, who's also Pyro. Hi, Mr. T-Luke.
So, at this point, if you came in the server and asked, who is the worst character? A lot of people would tell you Diluc. Why in Prince's name is Diluc all the way up here and not bottom 5, bottom 10? What is he doing up here?
Yeah, exactly.
And what is Barbara doing in the same rating as him?
Yeah, why is Barbara literally the same percentage as him? That's nuts.
I get it that people might not like Barbara because she just wants to stall. Any deck that you put her in, she stalls. She's efficient at it, and I guess as far as solo character goes, she's not that great, right? If she's on her own, she just loses. But I don't think it's fair to put Barbara and Diluc at the same rating.
Yeah,
most
definitely not.
Not Diluc above Emiya. I'll say it. Not above Emiya, ever. You know, I'm thinking, I feel like for the most part, these cards are ranked well in here.
I think actually looking at it, Ito doesn't seem that bad. It's just with the tier list since he's in Beast here and the flyers off are dopamine lasers.
Man, I would not give Ito a 6. Ito is definitely like a 9 to me. Because even if we look at him only individually, he can... I'm gonna say it right here, right now. I got top 16... Yes, emerge. I will emerge with my anger. I got top 16 when Ito released, all the way back in 3.5.
Yeah.
I got top 16 in Tavern using Ito, Official, and Sino. And I got fucking top 16.
Let's go.
So, Ito was the carry there. Like, I don't know why he's all the way down here, and only with a 6 rating, he's doing way better.
Yeah,
he's doing way better.
I think one of the things we should point out is our resident PETA brand, Kali. Kali.
Oh boy.
Kali being 11th is crazy.
Honestly, despite the nerf all the way back in 3.4 to Sidewinder, she's still doing very well.
I think it's not a surprise that she can do well enough because losing a talent card isn't as bad as losing your entire kit, right? Because she still does.
No, I get it.
Yeah, she still does what she's meant to do. You know, like this is a good old standard skill spam character. Do 3 damage, the burst summons something. It's pretty nice.
Despite Dictionary being a more recent card than her, and I see him being played more often in Quick Index than her. Yeah, I think she deserves the spot. No, she's definitely still a very good card.
I think it might also help that Kale is easier to understand, and Tagnari, a lot of the skill check that players face is they don't know how to do charge shots.
Oh, is that why they are so mad at Ito? Because they don't understand his superlative strength?
Probably. Like, we have a lot of tournament footage of people like clicking normal attack on Tagnari, and then no cluster bloom arrow comes out, and they're like, ah, shit.
Well, guess what? You just have to have an even number of dice.
Indeed.
Buddy, you look at the number. If the number is 2, 4, 6, or 8, you're good to go. If not, make it be 2, 4, 6, or 8. Good lord.
I think it's neat. Xingqiu kind of holds out in his spot. You know, despite like losing a good majority of his partners too.
Oof, what the hell? Xingqiu in 17th after the nerfs? Oof, I guess. Okay, we can see Ayaka right below him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's due to people having still good experiences with him. You can still OTK with Sino and Xingqiu. It's possible. It's harder, but you can still do it. Xingqiu and Ayaka is a very annoying combo.
It is. Yeah, that concludes the top 30 through 11th. So moving on to the top 10. Oh my goodness. I think
there were no other character cards to be here.
Yeah, no.
These were the other character cards.
I think at a glance, like, this is, you know, it makes a lot of sense. Also, we will mention, we're going to go through this section specifically a little faster because the tier list does reflect these cards in their own tier. So, you know, it's more fair. With the other ones...
as we can see, there's no other Anemo character in here. She's definitely the best Anemo character. She, as far as an Anemo character, does it all. She has good damage, decent to good damage. She can buff damage for herself, for her allies. And well, Animo's whole thing is swirl, and she can do it really well, even on normals.
Yeah.
That's it. She just does it all that an Animo character would like.
This card, my goodness, no changes ever since her introduction in 3.5. It was so polarizing, right? You have Beto sitting at the bottom of tiers, and then Klee just being way too strong.
Klee definitely got a jump with Covenant of Rock.
Absolutely.
Even as far as individual play, but that Covenant of Rock, oh boy, yeah. Klee, I think Klee deserves a spot. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, just doing, you know, good. There's an overtune of damage, ridiculous pyro application, free attacks. It's something. Everyone.
Also the first character to introduce punching yourself as a mechanic.
Yeah, pretty
because
much.
of her burst. Coming in 3.7, I believe a lot of people did not have faith in Nahida. I think a lot of people actually consider her the worst Archon out of the 4, right? In the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, they were.
But I have
were
been a
just too
believer.
confused. They didn't understand.
I have been a believer. Since reading her talent card, I was like, yo, wait, Nahida is just made for rainbow decks. You just want a lot of reactions, just put her in rainbow. Look and behold. NEC. Whether it's with Rodea and Fischl, whether it's with Mona and Fischl, or Mona and Yaemiko, Nahida is played in EC decks or rainbow decks, which is great. Which is really great.
I think people didn't realize how incredibly valuable the Seed of Skunkta skill is, you know, 3 or 5 regardless of once you apply it to the other team, that timer is ticking for how long they have to live.
Yeah.
Rolling
Man,
over.
talking about value, we got another high value character.
Oh boy.
Right above her.
It's crazy that like she's this strong. You know, despite like it's like, oh, she's only gonna work in like cryo and swirl. She can't be that good. Well,
Oh
my
boy.
friend.
I think we really just underestimated her burst, because her burst does also buff physical damage.
Yep.
Which means that any character that can do a normal will do more damage.
Yeah.
And if we think about what we said earlier, Mirror Maiden had been nerfed for 1 damage, and suddenly she's between the worst characters in the game. From being at the top to the bottom, just like that, from 1 damage.
Yeah.
Shenhe gives +1 damage to a lot of characters.
Yup.
That's it. That's just a lot of value.
Now we're moving on to the top 3, and this is very interesting. Why don't you take away ever favorite astrologist?
Oh man, Mona. I believe always have a spot in the top rankings in TCG because of her passive. What makes her so good compared to so many other characters, literally she's top 3, is the fact that she can fast swap once per turn. This is very good considering that we have this thing called it's better to pass, right? Just pass your turn.
Yep.
It can work very efficiently because you can get priority. And guess what Mona can help you with getting as well? Priority. Fast swaps. It's free fast swaps. It's really insane just how good that free fast swap once per turn can be to make her so good.
Yeah.
The one character people in the first week said is the best character in the game ever.
And well,
Raiden Shogun.
Yup, it's the Raiden Shogun. Shoutouts to Electro taking 3 spots in the top 10. That's crazy.
Hey, Pyro wasn't so far off behind. Neither was Hydro.
Definitely, that's true. But oh man, Raiden Shogun. No changes from 3.7. Obviously, I don't think she should. It's a little too early to do that. But the ultimate enabler, and you know, I think especially because it's a community source tier list. Probably one of the most fun cards for people to play because. Pop that burst, your character's 2 energy, it's a good time.
I'll be honest, I think she might be overrated here. I think she's maybe top 10. I don't know if she's actually the 2nd best card in the game.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. Because I did play with her and test her out.
Absolutely.
But it's definitely also people being biased as far as the character itself goes, not just how it plays in TCG. Because, Raiden might just be the most popular character in Genshin.
Yeah, she's incredibly popular. I mean,
I'll say it's just fun.
She is fun.
It is fun.
It's very fun. I think it's fine for community sourced. I think she definitely making sure she stayed in the top 10 was definitely key because of like right now present meta 3.8. Oh man, I love Shenhe EC. Don't you love it when half the tournament is a 50% pick rate?
Oh boy. Fischl is the magnum opus of
Mhm.
TCG, as we have it so far.
Yep.
Fischl is the perfect designed character. A character that is simply versatile everywhere, and if you change anything about her kit, it's just over. You either buff her and she's just like way above everyone else, or you either nerf her in anything and she's just dead.
Yep.
Literally, the only nerf I could ever see is them saying, "Oh, Fischl now does 3 I don't know, 3 electro damage and 2 piercing instead."
Yeah, three on base is like the 3 on base burst damage is the most realistic nerf I could think of.
But that's it. She's actually just the perfect design character.
Mm-hmm.
She fits everywhere.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oz is too good.
He's too good, bro. It's just like the real game. She's just too good, man.
True. I truly do think they nailed Fischl perfectly.
Yeah, that's the top 10, and I think it's relatively accurate. Let's move on to the proper tier list. You know, we said we went pretty quick through the top 10, but it's very interesting to see how they actually get split up between the tiers. Are you ready, Reps? I don't know.
I don't think I would ever be ready for what we're about to witness.
All right, well, let's get to it. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
My eyes are burning. Oh god. What did the community cook? Oh no. Okay.
I need some bleach in that.
Oh god.
Okay.
Alright, let's chill.
Yeah.
Overall, it's not the worst list, but there's definitely some outliers in here.
Yeah, we are mostly joking about. We are mostly joking. The tier list is actually relatively okay. I think where do we want to go? I think we'll try to check off the spots that we agree with, right? So I think because we reviewed it earlier, S tier is definitely, I think it's reasonable.
Yeah, maybe move Ito up there.
Yeah, Ito definitely needs to be up there. A tier, gotta kick out Kale, Zhongli, Ganyu. B tier.
Again, I think we can move Agent to A, you know. A stands for Agent.
A stands for Agent, true, but also he's that good.
Maybe, maybe we can move that. No, Shangyan is fine in B tier.
Really?
He's really carried by his decks, I feel like. He's a good character, but the fact that his decks are meta, I don't know if it's his worth, you know?
That's fair.
Out of S tier alone,
yeah,
we can do NEC.
Yep, Fischl, Mona, Nahida, or Ocean variant as well, which is funny.
Yeah. We can almost do Shenhe and Raiden SC. It's just missing Shangyun, which I would move to A.
Yep.
Then I think Benny, Klee, and Mona can make a nice Vaporize deck.
Yep. It's pretty much Klee Mona Vaporize, except that it is the auto.
Yeah. Yeah, and they just actually just replaced Benny with Agent. Is still good.
Yep.
It's also close enough to do the good old Benny, Klee, and Cutsing.
Oh yeah, freaking Pyro Kick Set edition. Wait, I didn't even notice that. That's you're right.
If we look into A, I guess you can almost do Shenhe with 2 Nemo. If you take Zhao from B.
What about Quicken variants? What Quicken options do we have out of the S through B tiers?
I mean, if Nakida, Fischl, and Kole, I guess. Maybe something with Tichnari and Fischl and Nahida or Kole. I mean, you can go Tichnari, Kole, Fischl, full bow Quicken edition is decent enough.
You can even specifically the weapon engine with Fischl, Nahida, and Tichnari. It's a high roll deck. Don't get me wrong, but it's strong.
Yeah. If it works, you're gonna be impressed by the result.
Of course, infamous. If Barbara moves up, Bin's back in business.
I mean, you can do Ayaka Freeze, no?
Oh yeah, you could do
with Xingqiu and Shenhe.
Yeah, Xingqiu, Ayaka, Shenhe, and like that's all you need.
You can do Zhongli's Geoshnid as well.
But I think that goes to show you with how many characters we were able to pick from S tier and pair from A through B tier, and you know with some adjustments with our opinions, just how versatile S tier is. Like these guys are crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Fischl is the queen of versatility, honestly.
And the fact that
there's a reason why she's number 1.
Yeah, the fact that most of her pairings in NEC are literally in the tier and same as her.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard it here, folks. NEC's tier 1 deck. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that is going to do it for our analysis on LunaVin's 3.8 community source character card ratings. And of course, you know, this stuff is amazing work. You know, she not only did the graphics, but as well as all the data collection. So show some love on the original Reddit post. Gonna be the link in the description, as well as if you'd like to check out, there is the 4.0 community source character rating data collection coming up. And you know, Rept, I think you disagreed with some of the rankings in this list. And what should you do if you want to fix that?
I am definitely gonna vote. And for the people at home, I know you can see it on the screen. 0 equals I haven't played the card before, which means instead of giving Ember a 1 for being bad, you give her a 0. Please and thank you. Do not destroy her rating again.
Absolutely. Yeah, but yeah, this is amazing work. So, and I really do want to get people to vote on this. The poll is going to end on the 19th of September, so absolutely get in there, get crazy, give your hot takes, or don't. Maybe actually, but anyway, that is going to do it. This is Kojo and
this is Ref. Thank you all for joining us. See ya.
Goodbye.